Yo, what's up guys? Rob here with another Call of Duty Warzone video, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips on how to improve as a Warzone player. So let's jump right into the video. So tip number 1 is going to be about fixing our movement. So a lot of people in Warzone just run like this, and this is fine and all if you're a casual player, but if you want to try to improve your gameplay as a Call of Duty Warzone player, you want to really learn the movement of this game. So most people are running like this, and this is pretty standard running. You're not running as fast as you can. In order to run at as fast as you can tactical sprint by pressing shift twice, or for console players you press down the analog stick twice. So when you're running like this with your gun up in the air, you're running at a much faster pace than if you're just running like this. But the thing with tactical sprint is after a while, you start running slower again. As you can see here, he drops the gun and you're running a lot slower. So there's something in Warzone called slide canceling. It's kind of an advanced tactic. Well, not so advanced anymore. A lot of people use it now, but slide canceling is essentially you're running a lot faster than both of those previous methods I just showed you right now. So you're running faster than the tactical sprint, and you're running faster than the regular sprint here when you use slide canceling. So what is slide canceling? Slide canceling looks like this. So now I'll break down what exactly I'm doing here. So slide canceling is when you tactical sprint and then you slide and then press the space bar to cancel your slide. And when you do this, you're able to reset your tactical sprint and basically have tactical sprint the entire time. So as you can see here, I'm never running out of tactical sprint because I am constantly refreshing my tactical sprint here. So in order to do this, you need to press the tactical sprint button first, which is this. So for me on mouse and keyboard, it's shift, and then you want to slide, and then slide canceling your slide basically, and then press the jump button. So in order to do that on keyboard and mouse, it's the correct button order is shift CC spacebar. That's the exact order here. So let's show you how that looks. Shift CC and then spacebar. But as you can see here, I jumped up at the end there. That means I did it wrong. So it should look like this. Shift CC space. And what I'm doing here is constantly refreshing my tactical sprint, and I'm able to move around the map a lot faster than anyone else who is just using tactical sprint and regular sprint. So in order to do that on console, it's the same exact method. You have to use your tactical sprint first, your slide cancel button, and then your jump button. Your slide button and then your jump button. So I think that is on controller analog stick twice, pressing it down, and then pressing circle, and then the jump button, which I don't remember what it is on console. I think it's X, I'm not sure. But yeah, tactical sprint, slide, and then jump. And it looks like this. So you're able to move around the map a lot faster than people who are just tactical sprinting. You always have tactical sprint up. So that's really helpful as well. You can just choose to run a little bit with the tactical sprint and then slide cancel. So I can run like this and then slide cancel it to refresh it. And yeah, it's pretty simple. So in order to really get good at this, you need to go in a private lobby, go in a plunder game, and just practice for like 10 minutes the steps that I just said. Shift CC spacebar, and that's how you slide cancel. You'll understand better when you start doing it. Once you start doing it and getting the hang of it, just try to practice it, and you'll become much more quicker in your movement, and you'll see your gameplay improve a lot when you add this to your arsenal here. And then really a more advanced technique than this is using the slide cancel in other ways. So I can sprint, jump, and then slide cancel. I can change my weapons in midair and then slide cancel. You can move in midair, cover corners, and then slide cancel. Jump, slide cancel, jump, slide cancel. If you really want to get fancy, you can do a 360 slide cancel, so it'll look something like this. I need more space for my mouse to do this. Let's see. You can like play around like this. Yeah, so learn the basic slide canceling movement first, and then you can sort of start getting fancy with it if you want. You can do jump slide cancels, 360 jump slide cancels, 360 slide cancels, just like that. And yeah, it'll improve your gameplay a lot. So that's really the foundation of this game, is your movement. Once you get your movement down packed, you'll become a much more better player overall. So now let's talk about tip number 2 here, which is the recoil pattern of your guns. So for example here, I am using the M13 right here, the VLK 3X optic scope, monolithic suppressor, Tempest marksman, commando foregrip, and the 60 round mag here. And in order to control your shots and make them much more accurate, you have to understand what the recoil pattern is for your specific gun here. So the M13 with those attachments is my specific gun here. And in order to figure out your recoil pattern, you have to join a private lobby or a plunder game and stand about 10 to 15 meters away from your target here and just shoot without controlling the recoil. So I'm going to shoot here, and it'll tell me the information I need to adapt my shots. So as we can see here, this is the recoil pattern for the attachments on this M13. It goes up a little bit, and then from there on, it goes straight up and to the right. So in order to control this recoil pattern, what you have to do is aim down and then straight to the bottom left. Aim down and then down to the bottom left again. So let's see what that looks like here. Same exact level as before. And we're gonna hold it down and to the left when we're shooting. So as you can see here, my shots were much more accurate here. They were all dead on centered here. So if my target was over here, I'm hitting all my shots. But if I'm not controlling the recoil pattern, then I'm only going to be hitting a few shots on my target here. So that's why it's critical to understand the recoil pattern for whichever gun you're using right now. So my favorite gun right now is the Cooper Carbine in Warzone Pacific. So I have to go into a private lobby, go into a plunder game, test out the recoil pattern for that gun and see what it is, and then remember it while I'm shooting people until it becomes second nature, so I can hit my shots a lot more accurately. And this is how you do it basically. You just test out the recoil pattern, and once you see the recoil pattern, you just do the opposite of where it's pulling. So it's pulling up and to the right here. So you want to pull down and to the left with your controller, analog stick, or your mouse, and then your shots will become much more accurate here, and you'll have a lot more control over where your shots are going. So that's tip number 2. Learn the recoil pattern of your specific gun, and then learn how to control it so your shots are more centered and accurate. And then finally, we have tip number 3 here, which is understanding your crosshair placements. So as you can see here, we have my crosshair in the middle of my screen here. And when you're turning corners, you want to try to anticipate where people are by placing your crosshair on the anticipated area of where you think the person is before turning the corner. Because if you just turn the corner like this and then try to shoot them, all that time right here, all this time from this point on, the turning is wasted. And if someone's good, they're going to be shooting you 3 or 4 or 5 times before you even turn around and see them. So what you really want to do is anticipate where that person is. So let's say this is the person here. When I'm turning this corner here, I'm not going to turn around like this and then shoot him. That's such a waste of time. All that time turning right here, I'm just getting shot in the face. So what I want to do instead is pre-aim and then turn the corner. You don't even have to like ADS if you don't want to. If you 100% know where the target is, like you have a UAV or something like that, or advanced UAV, and you 100% know where the target is, or you hear them you hear them through your headphones where you think they are, then you can ADS if you 100% know where they are. But if you don't want to do that and you kind of think you know where they are, for sure there's someone in this area right here. You want to use your crosshairs to preemptively put your gun there and then ADS instantly as soon as you see them and target them and then shoot them. So it should look something like this, using all my slide canceling here. Something like that. That's if I'm pre-aiming already because I know where they are. Obviously in Modern Warfare it's a lot easier to pre-aim because this map is much smaller. Like custom games or multiplayer games, the map is much smaller, so you can obviously pre-aim a lot easier. But in in Warzone Caldera, it's harder because the map is newer, so you don't know where all the camp spots are and you don't know how many people there are. So it's better to just go like this, place your crosshair here, and then shoot them. So that's tip number 3 there. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. There's a link in the description below. Like this video, share this video with someone you know. And if you have any comments or questions or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll try to answer you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace. Watch this video right here to find out what my top 3 long-range weapons are in Warzone Pacific.
All I'm full of, we go play back again.